anybody who might be watching this video, I forgot to turn the camera on, so we just went through this problem. So if you want to, if you're watching it for the first time and you want to take a screenshot or something, this is the problem. We sketched it and we evaluated all those limits. Now we're going to do another example, and this one I actually turned on the camera. So go ahead and get a shot of that if you want it. If you want to try that on your own. Okay, so here's another problem. We're going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to sketch it and then evaluate some limits. All right, so here we go. Let's do oh wait, I don't want to do that, do I? Here we go, let's do that. All right, so let's talk about all the pieces of the graph. Because really, kids, you can't do this stuff over here without the picture. The picture makes this so much easier. So I'm not even going to worry about all that. I'm going to go straight to my graph. Okay? Well, what are you thinking? What are you doing here? What are you putting in your picture?
Well, you have to factor the top first and then see if there's any holes.
So -4, -1, no holes. That does tell me though that I'm going to have an x-intercept at 4 and an x-intercept at 1, right? Because if I set that equal to 0 and cross multiply, won't that be equal to 0?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, what else does it tell me? I got my x-intercepts. These are called zeros sometimes. Zeros. I have a vertical asymptote at -2, yep. X equals -2. Make sure you identify it as x equals, straight from the denominator. All right, what else do I need to get in there before I start connecting the dots?
Your end behavior asymptote.
Which I will find since the powers don't match. It's not going to be horizontal, so I'm going to have to do my division. Did I divide right?
Yeah, you did.
So what is my end behavior? Wait.
Is it -5 and -2, -7?
It is. Thank
and then
you.
that's positive 14,
Yep.
and then that's, yeah.
Thank you. That makes a huge difference, doesn't it? Thank you, Jacob.
So that's like x -7, so that's...
Yep, so my end behavior asymptote, otherwise known as my EBA, is y equals x -7. So once again, I just don't plan very well here. I got it crunched up down here. So that actually, I don't know why that looks like that. That's supposed to be a straight line. I don't know why it looks like that. It's a straight line. And that's y equals x -7. It still does not look straight, but you know it's supposed to be straight, right?
Yeah.
And it crosses the vertical asymptote right down here. Do I have a y-intercept? I don't seem to have that in my picture yet. Do I have a y-intercept?
I think that's 2.
It is 2. Y-intercepts are easy, folks. Just plug in 0 for x, right? Plug in 0 for x, you get 4 over 2. I think that's everything. Any ideas what it looks like right here, especially that you got some points in there? Any ideas what that might look like?
It's just like connecting all 3 points, making like the round circle.
Yeah. Well, it's not really a circle, but I know what you mean.
Or a round curve,
Yeah.
sorry, not,
Like this?
yeah.
So it's approaching this asymptote on the way up there, and it's approaching this one on the way out here. All right, that's only half the picture. Where's the other half?
Where the asymptotes like cross.
Right down here. Make sure you put it in this part, guys, because remember, you must have a piece on the right side, and then you must have a piece on the left side. So if you put it down here, that would be wrong. That would be another piece on the right side, so it's got to be down here. Okay? Now, let me make a couple modifications here since I've got stuff in a different place. That a -2. Oh, I already did that one. All right, let's see if we can answer those. So I changed some of the X approaches stuff. So give it a whirl. Let's see how you do on these. Make sure you note my changes. All right, who do I still have? Ellie, what'd you get for number 1?
Positive infinity.
What do the rest of you think?
I agree.
I agree too. Good job. All right, Anna, what'd you get for number 2?
Negative infinity.
Yep, I agree because that's an asymptote, and we're coming at it from the left side. And what are we doing on the left side of this asymptote? Aren't we going down?
Yeah.
Yep, negative infinity. Perfect. Jacob, what'd you get for number 3?
I got 2.
Yep, because 0 is a point, guys. At x equals 0, there is a point. And the limit is the y coordinate of the point. Perfect. All right, what about, all right, erase the numbers. What about 4? Anna, what'd you get for 4?
Negative infinity.
You are
again.
exactly right. You are exactly right. Because as you go left, if I could keep drawing, if I had more room, and I could just keep drawing, the farther left I go, the farther down I'm going to go, right? That's your end behavior. Just like your cubing function. Your end behavior is negative infinity. The further left you go, the further down you go. Same idea. All right, what about number 5? Ellie?
I put negative infinity.
Nope. Let's look at our
Is it
picture.
0?
It's 0. Why is it 0?
Because it's a point.
It's a point. X equals 4 is a point. X equals 4. I don't care whether it's left or right side, that's irrelevant. If it's a point, if it's an asymptote, it matters. Because with asymptotes, sometimes I go up and sometimes I go down. But if it's a point, your limit's the y value.
Okay.
All right, we're not going to miss that. Okay, now, what about this? This is an asymptote. So it's going to be either positive infinity or negative infinity. On the right side of the asymptote, which way is my curve headed, up or down? Up, that's positive infinity. Jacob, is that what you got?
Yeah.
Yep. Ellie, what'd you get for the last one here?
0.
Because x equals 1 is a point. So the limit from either side is going to be a 0.
Okay.
Mrs. Ford, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
So if 0 plus, like let's say that wasn't a point, would that just be like the line in the middle?
You can find a limit of any, so if I said, what's the limit as x approaches 3, it would be whatever that y coordinate is. So I would have to go up to the problem and plug in 3 to get the y coordinate.
Okay.
Okay?
Alright.
Because x equals 3 is just going to be a point on that graph. I just don't have it labeled. So I'd have to figure it out if I wanted it.
Yeah, but if it's not a point, then it has to be like one of the asymptotes.
Yep.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
All right, anything else, guys? That take care of some stuff? We okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll see you tomorrow or
Yeah.
sometime. Bye. Don't forget to turn in your stuff.
Mrs. Ford, thank
Bye-bye.
you.
All right.